Hello YouTube pipe smokers. How y'all doing out there? Eric's Random World here.
Angela's brand new bag.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, I guess. I'm better. Anyway.
We're going to be doing a new series, hopefully.
Yes, and we're hoping it's going to be a recurring thing, and we hope you enjoy it. But it's called He Said, She Said, which is where we both give our opinion on the same tobacco. So we're going to give this a shot and see how well you guys like it. So
we thought that we would even, in the comments under this video, that maybe y'all could pick the next tobacco that we review.
And that's kind of what our plan will be going forward. For any suggestions that you have, please put them in the comments. We'll choose one person's suggestion and then make that our next video. So that should be kind of fun for you guys, I hope. And it's going to be definitely interesting for us.
Yeah.
So anyway, don't forget to leave that in the comments below. Also, we're going to be alternating channels. So this one we'll be putting on
Eric's Random World.
The next one will be on Angela's brand new bag. So please be sure to stay tuned for that. We're not sure exactly how quickly each video will be put up. Maybe, I'm not sure if it'll be weekly or bi-weekly yet. We'll see how this one goes. Okay? Yeah. So, hope you're excited.
I gotta say that you look awfully nice today.
Well, thank you, darling. You did say this was a first impressions video, or was I wrong?
No, you were right. It's a first impressions, but it's going to be a first impressions on McClelland 40th anniversary. Now this is a Virginia Flake, and we just picked it up. Neither one of us have tried it.
Nope.
So this is, I just opened this tin 45 minutes ago or something.
Yeah.
I pulled out some flakes, and we've had them drying about a half an hour. They were just a touch moist. Probably could smoke it right out of the tin, but I think it's more enjoyable probably if you were to let it dry just a little bit.
Most McClelland flakes you do have to dry a little bit, but this one seems a little bit drier than
right
normal.
out of the tin. It's not bad.
So anyway,
I'm going to be using my Matt Van pipe. I'm sure most of you have seen this one before. And the reason is this is a great flake pipe, and that's what I'm going to be using.
And I'm going to be using my Phil Rivara pipe. This one also is a really good flake pipe. And hey, it's Phil.
Right, it's Phil. What
can
you say?
So, anywho, so why don't we get started here?
Let me show them this flake right quick. I'll give them a good look at it here. It's a beautiful Virginia flake. You can see the dark reds in there and some of the lighter tobaccos. It's cut fairly thick, but not unmanageable by any means.
It looks like a pretty good chunk of jerky.
Yeah, it's a beautiful flake. Now the tin note, to me, is, if y'all know McClelland's Virginias, and this one is pretty standard in that regard. I don't get exactly ketchup, but you do get a lot of vinegar from my perspective.
That's weird. I don't get that at all. I do get just a hint of vinegar, but I'm smelling like dried plums or something.
And that would be
pretty standard fare, I guess, for
a Virginia.
But the vinegar
Virginia
is just slightly there. It's not the same.
It's not as heavy. You don't get the vinegar as heavy as you do on, say, like the Blackwoods Flake,
right,
or the Dark Star or something like that.
Does smell pretty heavy, actually.
Right.
Most people say they smell like a barbecue sauce or a ketchup or something like that, and I can kind of see that because it's a little bit more potent smell. Yeah. Anyway,
you get a little more straight Virginia. I do pick up some of the fruit or plum note.
Yeah, it smells like a dried, like a deep.
Yeah.
Deep plum smell or something.
Right. Okay, so we're going to get prepared here. We're going to let you go for just a second. We'll be right back. Okay, we got it all packed up here. Now, let's see if you can see that there. I got just a slight char light on it right now, and I used the fold and stuff method.
As I did also.
You remember how to do a fold and stuff?
I hope so. You taught me. Duh.
And if any of you have trouble with that, I've got a video, a couple videos back.
Excellent video.
Like I say, it works for me.
It's for me too, so.
I'm going to be pairing this with some coffee out of this awesome Star Wars mug here.
And I have, oops, let's see if we can get it in the picture here. My goodness gracious, party girl, but it's actually water. I'm not such a party girl after all, am I? Anyway, so let's get her fired up here.
Yep, we're going to get her going here. Another quick tip for y'all, if y'all ever do a YouTube video, have a backup lighter ready in case your lighter won't fire.
Smoking pretty good.
I'm using just a standard
Tamp.
check tool here.
Well, I have a Nathan Campbell tamper.
Nate, how you doing, buddy?
I miss those guys.
I do too.
Anyway,
So, what are your first thoughts there?
it's burning really nicely, I will say that. However, I'm not usually a straight Virginia person. Okay? Just not. Usually, they bite me. Unless they're a dark fire, dark cured, that kind of thing. So, just now, I do have a little bit of a burn on my tongue, but not too bad yet. Let's see.
Well, first thing I pick up is the sweetness from the Virginias. It is right away sweet. Not an artificial sweet, but a natural sweet.
I would have to agree with that.
You definitely pick up some of the deep tones, and that is normal for red Virginia. What a lot of people call earthy.
I picked that up a little bit, but it's not so much as some of the other Virginias I've tried. It's really not. A lot of people say you taste the hay kind of thing, and the,
Yeah.
like he said, the earthy, mossy kind of stuff, and I'm not really picking that up too much.
And right now the hay and the citrus just hit me.
The citrus a little bit, I can tell.
Yeah, the hay and the citrus just come through.
Definitely the sweetness. I'm getting sweetness and more of the citrus than I am a hay or mossy, earthy, anything.
And I'm really enjoying this right now.
Well, actually, I don't know. It's not burning me like a lot of them do. It is a little bit though, but I'm kind of, puffing on it a little hard because I'm just now getting it started. So
I'm not getting anything that resembles any kind of a bite going at all.
but like I said though, I'm not used to straight Virginias, whether they're any kind of Virginia that's not mixed with something or whatever. But unless it's a dark cured, like I said, those, and if it's aged, I will say Virginias that are aged are really, really good. I really enjoy those much more than a fresh tin. Much more. I'm really curious to see how that's going to age.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I believe that this tin is going to age superbly. I believe it's going to be just fantastic.
It's not bad. I'm enjoying it a little bit. It's just got a little bit of like I said, a little bit of a bite to it, but that's probably just because of the way I'm smoking it right now. Normally, of course, with Virginias, I try to take my time, and I'm kind of rushing it a little bit right now, I think. So.
All right, we're going to get down
Anyway.
the bowl a little bit, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, back again. We are a good way down the bowl now, and I would say that this is not an overly complex tobacco. You do get some changes throughout the bowl, but it's not greatly complex. For me, the nicotine is a medium at best. It's got a good flavor, medium flavor. I wouldn't say it's full flavor. So those are kind of my impressions from the go, from my first impressions.
And for me, it did continue to bite me a little bit. I've got a little bit of a burn on my tongue and on the roof of my mouth, a little bit at the back of my throat. Virginia's just do that to me. I don't know. And I did slow down a little bit more, so it still kind of did that. I'd be curious to, maybe with some age on it, I'll revisit it, and maybe revisit it another time. I really haven't smoked a whole lot lately, and that could also be playing into it. But I agree with him. It's really a pretty medium flavored type of tobacco. I don't get a lot of anything other than there was a little bit of citrus kind of initially. I got that more. As the bowl progressed, it was just like a kind of a sweet Virginia. So it's not very complex at all. I didn't get any changes or anything like that. But like I said, it did bite me a little bit. So yeah, maybe revisit that a little later. Maybe even in a week or two. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
It burns fantastic.
It did burn really well.
Burns really well. It's easy to keep lit. I haven't had any problem with that, and I've really enjoyed it. So my final thoughts is I'm going to really love this blend, and I would recommend it to anybody who is a straight Virginia smoker. They're really going to like this, and they're probably really, really going to like it in a few years, and they're going to think it's absolutely fabulous in about 10 years probably. This is going to age really well, I believe.
I agree with him for the most part. Like I said, I have an issue with straight Virginias anyway. I don't know, they just don't like me. It's the same way with Perique blends. A lot of those, I have trouble with those also. Yeah, I can't help it. Anyway, maybe it's, I don't know, just my taste buds or something. But anyway, overall, it was an okay smoke for me. It really wasn't, definitely not on one of my favorites list by any means.
This is going to be a favorite of mine. So this is the first edition of He Said,
She Said,
and we hope you enjoyed it. Leave some comments in the comment section about what you might want us to review next. We'll try to go through those and visit that for our next episode.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Have a good one.